Minnesota State press conference here with Coach Matt Margenthaler and players Zach Monaghan and Connor O'Brien. We'll let Coach start with an opening statement, then we'll open it up to questions.
Hats off to Northwest on a great performance tonight. I mean, we knew it was going to be a battle, it was going to be a grind, and hats off to our guys because I mean we battled. I mean we absolutely battled for 40 minutes tonight. I thought that it just unfortunately the ball didn't bounce the way we needed it to tonight a couple of times. There's a couple of momentum changing calls I thought in the game that were crucial for us. I mean, there's no question about that. And for whatever reason, they were called, and it's just the way the game goes. That's basketball. I mean, that's March. I mean, we need to step up, make some free throws. There's no question about that. I mean, if we make free throws, we win the game. And we dug ourselves a tremendous hole in that first half, and but again, our kids competed and battled and gave themselves a chance to win that game. And again, with that, that's all you can ask for at that time. I'm so proud of them. I'm not disappointed. I'm disappointed we lost, obviously, but to be disappointed in a 35 season is stupid. I mean, these young men have battled all season long and have raised the bar again for Minnesota State basketball in our program and our four seniors. And Connor here, 5 years with him. I mean, if my son grows up to be like Connor O'Brien, I'm a pretty happy dad, man, because he's one of the classiest guys I've ever been around in my life. He's like a son to me, and it's going to be hard to see him go. And the guy's it's tough. It's tough. I mean, our team is different now. I mean, we move on and tell the seniors goodbye and thank you. But it's the toughest damn thing in the world to do.
Obviously, nobody plans to get behind early, but is Northwest the team that you just really? I mean, they just seem like a really
they're
tough team
so
to come back.
methodical offensively, and they make it. They'd be very disciplined, and Ben does such a good job. Those guys. They have four seniors and a couple of seniors come off the bench. I mean, they've worked for this moment, and they deserve to win that game. Right? But yeah, Chad, I mean, it's you don't want to get behind a team like that because it's so hard to battle back, and that's the thing. We did, and we did it, and again, just had every look we wanted down the stretch. It just didn't make it. And again, Gage, he's hit every big shot we've wanted all season long, and I think we were going to go to him again, and I would do it again if we were playing overtime or playing again tomorrow.
What was working really well for them? How were they able to get up to that big lead that made you chase them for a while?
I think just we were undisciplined defensively. Schneider in the first half, I get 12 points, four threes, and we were getting sucked in and not really knowing the personnel like we should have known the personnel, and that was it was really the position we were putting ourselves defensively was not where we wanted, obviously, and they made plays. They made some great plays, and for us, it was a 12 second chance points too at halftime. I mean, every 50-50 ball, the rebounds, they were getting those, and we prided ourselves all year long on getting those rebounds and getting out running in transition, and never got those tonight. And especially in that first half, we didn't get those. They got those hustle plays.
Kind of, can you talk a little bit about finding yourself down 28?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's not what you want to do in NCAA tournament. And a team as good as these guys are, you can't fall behind, but it happened, and we talked about just being resilient all year long, and I thought we had a positive attitude at halftime, even down 13, and they hit some big shots, and we had a lot of looks down the stretch. I think we rallied back and gave everything we got. We just there's some layups, some free throws, and wish we could have them back.
Zach, this team kind of had lived on the edge a little bit with free throw shooting in a few games all year. And it didn't really cost you that much, but when things started going wrong with the free throw line, is it something that's a little bit contagious?
I mean, that's kind of been our Achilles heel all year. I mean, I don't know what it is. I wish I had an answer if it's missed free throws, but I don't know. It's just kind of one of those things where it's kind of how the game was going. I mean, we missed a lot more than free throws, missed a lot of easy buckets. They're a very good team. I mean, they're physical. They got their point guard really quick. They got physical bigs, but at the end of the day, we had our chances even after a big deficit like that in the first half. And I don't really have an answer.
Connor, obviously, a lot of wins here, but to get to this point every year, I mean, is it just frustrating at this point? I mean, just how do you feel?
I mean, obviously, unless, teams that, one team is gonna be happy at the end of each year, and, no, I mean, yeah, obviously we'd like to move on, but it's the NCAA tournament. I mean, teams are so good, and, you have to be so sharp every single night. It's tough to do. I mean, the year we went to the Final Four, I mean, there were how many games that could have went either way at the end, and, that's just how it is. It's very tough to do. I mean, and obviously, yeah, I mean, I'd like to go further and we'd like to advance, but at the end of the day, it's just what it is.
Connor should be proud as hell for what he's done here in Minnesota, to play in 4 regional tournaments and all at home. I mean, it's I guarantee there's not another Minnesota State player in the history of Minnesota State basketball that's ever done that. And he's the ultimate matter, man. He really is. I mean, he's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Should hang his head high or never be down, man. He'd leave here proud to be a purple and gold. Excuse my language.
Coach, did you feel you guys played pretty decently defensively in the second half to help you make that run?
We played better, yeah. I thought we did. I thought we did a nice job of really just staying in our lanes, and our gap help was better. I thought we went zone a couple of possessions that really helped us too and got us going at times, and it just wasn't enough. I mean, couldn't just get it going. Deshaun Cooper is wow, and I mean he really showed his talents so far in the first 2 games, and that young man is extremely talented and hard to contain, and that's why they're moving on.
Zach, can you talk a little bit about that stretch there? I mean, you guys cut it to 5. I think there were turnovers on consecutive possessions, and then obviously the technical with the 4 free throws. How much did that just take out of you guys and make it that much harder to come back?
Obviously it was big, but I mean at the end of the day we still had our chances down the stretch. I mean we battled back, and I don't know. It's basketball. It happens, and I don't know. I think emotions get to you, especially this late in the tournament here or in the season. But I don't know. Nothing to hang our heads on. But I'm gonna miss playing with these seniors. I'm disappointed we lost, but I'm disappointed we don't get to play with them anymore. That's the most disappointing thing.
Thanks, guys.